Ever found yourself munching on a deliciously glazed donut and wondered, where did this delightful treat come from? Well, wonder no more. Today, we're delving into the fascinating history of donuts. Our tale begins in prehistoric times, believe it or not. Archaeologists unearthed fossilized bits of what looked like donuts in prehistoric Native American settlements. But let's fast forward to the 17th century. The Dutch settlers in New York brought with them a recipe for oliekoeks, or oily cakes, a sweet, doughy ball deep-fried in pork fat. Now, these early donuts were tasty, but they had a problem. The center of the cake would often remain uncooked. To solve this, an American sailor named Hanson Gregory, in the mid-19th century, came up with a solution. He punched a hole in the middle of the dough before frying. This allowed the cake to cook evenly, and thus, the modern donut shape was born. Fast forward to the 20th century, when the donut got its first taste of industrialization. A Russian immigrant named Adolf Levitt invented the first donut machine in the early 1920s. This machine churned out donuts at a much faster rate, allowing for mass production and distribution. And then came the birth of a donut empire. In 1937, two brothers-in-law, Vernon Rudolph and Louis Dubois, opened the first Krispy Kreme in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. They sold their donuts to local grocery stores, but the irresistible aroma wafting from their bakery led to direct sales to customers. The second half of the 20th century saw the expansion of donut franchises like Dunkin' Donuts and Tim Hortons, cementing the donut's place in popular culture. Today, the donut isn't just a sweet treat. It's a symbol of comfort food, a staple in office culture, and an Instagram sensation. So to sum it up, the donut has come a long way. From prehistoric beginnings, through Dutch immigrants and American sailors, to the industrialization of the early 20th century. It has grown from being a humble oliekoek to a global phenomenon, thanks to the likes of Krispy Kreme and Dunkin' Donuts. And while it may have changed in shape, size, and variety, the essence of the donut remains the same, a delicious, deep-fried delight. So the next time you bite into a donut, take a moment to appreciate its long and storied history. But remember, no matter where it came from or how it got here, the most important thing about a donut is that it's downright delicious. Now, isn't that a sweet piece of history?